In a world saturated with noise, distraction, and conformity, speaking one's truth is often seen as a rebellious act. Many of us are taught, whether overtly or subtly, to suppress our inner voice, to be agreeable, to avoid confrontation, to fit in. But this suppression is not just psychological, it is energetic. Your truth is not just a belief or a thought. It is a frequency. It is the voice of your soul echoing through your body and your life. When you silence that truth, you do not just lose your voice. You dim your energy, dull your power, and disconnect from your essence. This content explores the intricate connection between truth and energy. It reveals how the suppression of your inner truth, your needs, your vision, your soul's calling, directly silences your life force. It is not a poetic metaphor. It is a spiritual, emotional, and biological reality. To reclaim your energy, you must reclaim your truth. To walk in power, you must walk in authenticity. Your truth is not just your opinion. It's the alignment between your inner voice and your outer expression. It is the honest pulse of your being, unfiltered by fear or social conditioning. It's what you feel in your bones when you strip away the expectations of the world. Truth is the energetic signature of your soul. It reveals what you stand for, what you value, what you fear, and what you desire. When you honor this truth, your energy flows freely. When you betray it, your energy contracts. This contraction may manifest as anxiety, exhaustion, depression, or a lack of drive, not because you're lazy, but because you're misaligned. Human beings are not mechanical. We are electric, magnetic, vibrational. Every word you speak, every thought you think, carries an energetic charge. When you express something true to your being, it creates expansion. It feels like relief, empowerment, and vitality. Consider how you feel after saying something you've long held back. You might cry, you might tremble, but there's a release. That's energy returning to its natural flow. Now consider the opposite. When you stay silent in moments when your heart is screaming, when you wear a mask to please others, when you pretend not to care, your energy stagnates. This energy doesn't disappear. It becomes suppressed emotion, stored trauma, or physical fatigue. You silence your truth, and your energy follows. From a young age, we're conditioned to silence our truth to gain approval, love, or survival. Children quickly learn that expressing certain emotions or desires leads to punishment, shame, or rejection. So we split. We present the version of ourselves that the world accepts and lock the rest in the basement of our psyche. This fragmentation creates energetic dissonance. You may feel like you're doing everything right, but something feels off. That off feeling is the misalignment between your truth and your presentation. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because your soul is battling the mask you wear every day. Living in truth is dangerous only to the false version of you. But we often protect that false version because it's familiar. The fear of rejection is really the fear of being fully seen and potentially not loved. But here's the paradox. When you silence your truth to avoid rejection, you reject yourself. And that internal rejection is the most soul-draining force in the world. Let's take a closer look at what happens energetically when you silence your truth. Fatigue, holding in what needs to be expressed, is emotionally laborious. It drains your life force. Numbness. When you suppress the truth long enough, you become desensitized to your own emotional compass. Anxiety. Your nervous system detects dishonesty, even if your mind rationalizes it. Inauthentic relationships. People relate to your mask, not your soul. You feel unseen. Block creativity. Truth is the mother of creative energy. When truth is silenced, inspiration dies. Physical ailments. Unspoken truth can manifest as throat issues, digestive problems, or even chronic illness because the body keeps a score. The body doesn't lie. It reflects back to you the energy you're trying to suppress. In Eastern energy systems, the throat chakra, Vishuddha, governs truth, communication, and expression. When this energy center is blocked, you may struggle to speak your truth, assert your needs, or express your emotions. Silencing your truth literally constricts your throat chakra. You might feel like there's a lump in your throat or that your voice trembles when trying to speak honestly. These are not just emotional reactions. They are energetic signals. Your body is trying to speak the truth you're avoiding. Healing the throat chakra isn't just about vocal exercises or affirmations. It's about giving yourself permission to be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. The energy will not flow until your expression becomes authentic. Many associate spirituality with peace, silence, and stillness, but truth is its own spiritual practice. It is an act of sacred rebellion. Every time you speak your truth, even shakily, you send a message to your soul. I trust you. I honor you. Truth-telling doesn't have to be aggressive. It can be soft, but it must be real. Whether it's admitting you're hurt, setting a boundary, confessing a dream, or walking away from something misaligned, every act of honesty fuels your spiritual fire. Silencing your truth is not humility, it's fear. And fear is not holy. Your truth is your prayer. Your expression is your altar. Sexual energy is often associated with desire and intimacy, but at its core it is life force, the creative fuel that animates your entire being. When your truth is stifled, your sexual energy becomes dormant or distorted. Ever notice how fully expressed people often radiate magnetism? It's not just physical beauty, it's energetic coherence. When your inner truth and outer life align, your energy becomes radiant, unshakable. That includes sexual energy, creative energy, and personal power. Suppressed truth leads to suppressed desire, not just sexual desire, but desire for life. You lose your zest. You lose your inner fire. To reignite it, you must let truth breathe through every part of your being. When you silence your truth in relationships, you invite energetic chaos. You people please, avoid conflict, and shrink yourself to keep the peace. But this peace is a lie. Real intimacy requires truth. The cost of silence is resentment. You give parts of yourself away hoping to be loved, but eventually you feel empty. And when you're empty, you have no energy to give, only bitterness. Truth in relationships isn't about blame or judgment. It's about honesty. This hurt me. I need this. I feel unsafe. This isn't working. These statements, though vulnerable, create energetic alignment. If you have to silence your truth to be loved, you're not loved, you're tolerated. Reclaiming your voice. So, how do you begin reclaiming your truth, and by extension, your energy? Start small. Speak your truth in low-risk situations. Build confidence like a muscle. Journal uncensored. Write what you're afraid to say out loud. Give your truth a safe outlet. Practice radical honesty with yourself first. Admit what's not working. Admit what you want. Release guilt. You're not selfish for speaking your truth. You're sovereign. Surround yourself with truth seekers. Energetically safe environments allow you to be real. Watch your body. Notice when you contract. That a signal your truth is being compromised. Therapy, coaching, or healing. Work with someone who can help you navigate the discomfort of authenticity. Imagine your truth as a tuning fork. When you strike it, it emits a frequency that either resonates with others or repels them, but always attracts what's aligned. Speaking your truth is not about controlling outcomes. It's about creating coherence in your field. When your inner truth matches your outer life, you step into energetic integrity. That integrity creates power. It creates peace, not comfort, because truth can be disruptive, but peace in knowing you are real. That peace gives birth to endless energy. Freedom doesn't come from silence. It comes from alignment. And alignment is impossible without truth. Your truth is sacred. You were not born to play small. You were not born to be agreeable, inoffensive, or invisible. You were born to embody a frequency so raw, so real, so alive, that it awakens something in everyone around you. That frequency is your truth. You silence it, and your life becomes a lie. You speak it, and your life becomes a portal, a doorway to power, purpose, and presence. Every time you tell the truth, your truth, you reclaim your energy. So stop waiting. Stop shrinking. Stop lying. Speak. Express. Unleash. Because when you silence your truth, you silence your energy. And when you speak your truth, the world adjusts to your vibration. Join our Telegram channel link below the video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this video to your loved ones.